Good afternoon, Erwin. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon, Anton. I'm doing good. Kumusta? How are you?
Kamusta? Oo, Busconyan ka pala, no?
From
Bus.
DBPI Makati.
Oo, Makati. And so, good afternoon, Erwin. And good afternoon to those people watching on the live stream and those watching in the replay. And we're talking to Erwin Lopez, the hotel manager for Discovery Shores Boracay. And we're talking about the reopening of Boracay. Kamusta ba? How's Boracay so far?
It's it's not that busy at the moment. I guess talaga yung mga the people are trying or the market's trying to get a feel of how it is. But we're expecting that towards the end of the month, during the Halloween period, occupancy will pick up.
Okay. And so if you guys, if you have any questions, we'll be talking to Erwin about traveling to Boracay and safety protocols and what's happening on the island this new normal um, for this season. So, all right, thank you. And we're here talking to and thank you for All right. Maybe Erwin, can we start with? Can you do a short introduction of yourself and what you're doing on the island of Boracay?
Yeah, I'm Erwin Lopez. I'm the hotel manager of Discovery Shores. We're currently preparing now for our official reopening, which will be on the 17th of this month, 2 days from now.
Okay, and we'll bring in. I think a lot of people were asking what's happening in Boracay now, and we have I think some of your team going around Boracay, no? So we'll
Yes,
bring in Pia. Nasaan ba si Pia?
Tia is on site right now. She can give us a tour of the resort.
Okay. So we'll get Pia in, and how's it so far in your preparation? Are people starting to trickling on the island of Boracay?
Yes, we're actually busy now getting the resort prepared. The team is actually very excited because it's been a while, almost 8 months that we've been not operating. So everybody's really excited to to open the resort and welcome back guests.
Okay. We'll bring in Pia. Hi, Pia. How are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
And maybe can you tour us around what's happening in your preparations around the resort?
Sure. Well, I'll start off with we're here actually now at the lounge or the Sam's restaurant.
Oh, yes. And so, all right. So, kamusta ba? How's the weather in Boracay now? How's the weather? It's raining,
Well,
no?
yeah, it's raining right now because of yung tropical depression Ophel. Yeah.
Oo. And so when are you officially opening?
On the 17th, Anton, 2 days from now, we officially reopen the doors of Boracay,
Okay,
of Discovery Shores. Yeah.
of Discovery Shores. And are all the restaurants open? What's the capacity? What's the protocol you're following for Discovery Shores Boracay?
Currently, we'll start with Sam's restaurant as our main outlet. We have not opened Forno yet, Forno Osteria, which is our Italian
Oo,
outlet.
sarap nun. Hindi pa sapat yun. Okay.
So as we start, we'll just open up first si Sam's restaurant, which is our all-day dining. Um, and yeah, the capacity, we have to comply lang sa regulation ng LGU that as we start, 50% muna ng seating capacity.
Okay. How about the hotel? The hotel capacity?
The hotel, same. We'll start operating with the 50% room inventory.
Okay.
So we're about 45 to 50 rooms na we can open.
And people can book until when? I know a lot of people may be booking for the Halloween break, no? Tama ba?
Yes, yes. Actually, that's when the resort gets busy. Starting on the 25th, crossing over November 1.
Mhm. And
So
and
the,
then now, a lot of people are asking, for those watching in the live stream, please join us if you have any questions. So, while we're waiting for Pia to come back in, maybe Erwin, can you discuss? A lot of people are asking if I'm planning to go to Boracay, book in Discovery Shores. What are the protocols we need to follow? What are that we need to do? So, may swab test. Ano yung mga protocols in Boracay now?
yeah. Um, the procedure now is that the local government requires everyone who would access the island to undergo uh, an RT-PCR test. No, 48 hours, nothing more than 48 hours on your date of arrival. The extraction.
So, anong
So
ibig sabihin nun? Oh, anong ibig sabihin nun?
they should take their test 2 days prior to their arrival date.
Okay.
So
So
if they're
meaning on the before they fly ba yon or on the arrival to the island? Kasi 'di ba
before they
two
fly,
days usually yung results 'di ba?
yes, it's actually before they fly because the test results they would have to submit to the local government of a clan. There's an email address wherein they will have to forward their test results, and at the same time, they would have to fill up an online health declaration form,
Mhm.
and then the local government of a clan will reply to their email, give them once cleared, they will receive a QR code which they will use upon landing in Katiklan Airport. And also, I'd like to mention that it's only Katiklan Airport who would be servicing the tourists, while others via Calibo Airport,
Okay.
exclusive Katiklan Airport for tourists.
Okay, that's nice. I think we have Pia here. A lot of people are asking also, how's the Boracay now? Before we bring Pia in, let's summarize that. So there's an online health declaration form. We'll put the link in the description below, and then you have to email touristboracay@gmail.com. No? And then and that's the local LGU, correct, of
Yes,
Boracay to confirm that you're arriving on the island. And then they'll have to coordinate with you, correct, on the hotel.
yes, yes.
Okay.
And also pala, they would have to also have a copy of their confirmed booking from the hotel.
You cannot just go in like parang ano
Yeah, yung
without.
before na walk in and you can just look for a place to stay. Yeah, hindi bawal pa as of this time.
Okay, we'll bring in Pia. Pia, hi. How are you? How are you, Pia? So Pia is on the in Sands, no? Maybe Erwin, can you ano na lang, parang walang audio.
Yeah, yung audio ni PS I think is cutting up.
It's okay. So maybe can you describe what's happening in the Sands area right now?
Yeah. Yeah, PS actually at the beachfront right now. Medyo nag-stop na ng konti yung ulan. Kanina it was really pouring hard.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, our Sands restaurant, it's our all-day dining. It specializes in Pinoy food, but it also offers mga Western options on the menu. Yeah, so as we start, also we've sort of shortlisted our menu, and later on we'll progress. We're in the process kasi of restocking and all these things right now.
Uh-oh. And so what we're seeing is the view of from the sands, no? So are there a lot of tourists now, or probably not a lot, no? Or what's the current state in Boracay now on the front? Can we see a view of the Long Beach, of the White Beach?
Yeah, sure. Pia, well, maybe you can show us like the stretch of the beachfront. Actually, it's not that busy yet, Anton. You'll see people, but not mm, well compared to how Boracay then. Medyo talagang konti. But the good side of it, the island is very quiet. It's very clean. It's like bringing back the 80s ng Boracay.
Wow, that's good. And I think a lot of people wants to connect with nature, and I guess this is the best place. So Shan, our travel friend, said hi, 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 Erwin, Shan, David.
Hi,
Uh,
Shan.
Hi, Sean. And Sabrina said, hi, Erwin.
Oh, hi,
Magyan.
Sab.
So, how's the situation on the island in terms of the business during the lockdown and going now to slowly opening on the island? Maybe can you share some stories?
Yeah, well, it's not a, it's actually not so good story for us because, as we all know, we just came from the lockdown sometime 2018 because of the island rehab.
Oh, island rehab.
So we barely started. Although I would say we were lucky enough because when the island reopened after the rehabilitation phase, the market, yung response nila was very positive. No, the island was busy, the resort was busy, and then after a while, it's the COVID shutdown naman, um, which is a totally different scenario as I see it because before even though the island closed for the tourist, yung 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 hopes mo for the time na mag-reopen is there because meron kang market eh. There's market na nalipat lang sa iba. Uh, but at this time, this case, the thing is talagang hindi namin I don't well I believe that all the within the tourism industry talaga ang hirap mag forecast because wala kang idea really on how the market will react. Even if you're open, the question is, would the local market be bold baka yung
Mhm.
fear andun pa, baka yung hesitation to go out and to ride an airplane and to go out and so it's really a hard time at this point.
Oo. Pero Erwin, I think a lot of people were asking, so when people decide to travel now or to go out of their house, they usually stock the businesses, no? Ano ba yung mga safety protocols that the establishments are doing? Maybe can you tell us a story of the safety procedures you're doing for Discovery Shores Boracay?
Yeah. We came up with a program. It's called Home Safe. It's called Home Safe. So it's basically a spruced up sanitation, health and sanitation process. Before pa naman, there were procedures in place. No? For example, the use of the high pressure steaming machine that was part of our cleaning process way back. Um, the disinfection of mga contact surfaces, ganyan. But given that the COVID situation is there, we had to improve on it. No, may mga redundancy. Like for example, we make use now of the UV light. We have a HEPA air filter that we use to treat also the rooms before the guests would come in. Treat muna yung rooms ng HEPA filter. And we also have partnered with the Lysol as part of our Home Safe program. So and then a great focus on mga touch points, heavy touch points that we really treat. We really wipe it off with disinfectants and all these chemicals that we can to make sure that we prevent any possible spread of the virus.
And so when Boracay Island, when the hotel opened, is it open for kids and senior citizen? What's the current procedure ba on the island or policy?
Yes, actually, wala namang there's no age restrictions currently being imposed by the government. Um, as long as you comply lang with the RT-PCR requirement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hindi naman sila isa-stop sa sa airport or paano bang ano?
Hindi naman. As long as they have complied with the procedures and they received the reply of the LGU that they are clear to go to the island.
Okay. All right. I think Erwin, sino yung nasa Real Coffee? Maybe you can introduce
Oh,
or
yeah. That's Mogs. Mogs is our IT head. Mogs.
So how's Real Coffee? How are the businesses in Real Coffee right now on the different small businesses in Boracay?
Well, it's not that busy, but there's a good amount of local tourists naman, Anton, especially during the weekends. I wouldn't say na the business is really strong, but well, I can definitely say na it's a lot better compared to how it was during the past 8 months. At least
Mhm.
kahit paano, di ba, nakaka-kick off na, and that brings some hope.
Okay, that's good. And yung wait, nando si Mogs. So you all the staff in Discovery Shores are staying in Boracay, no, for a long time ba? What happened during the lockdown as you guys are preparing for the reopening?
Yeah, during the lockdown, we maintained a skeleton force, no, for the purpose of being able to maintain yung property, and then we slowly brought back team members in time for the reopening.
Okay. And so any tips are there special preparation you need to do when you go on your trip? Any tips that you can give us? Ano yung what are the things na new in the new normal and yung mga hindi na nagagawa before pre-COVID in the on the island of Boracay?
Yeah, I think really it's the use of the protective equipment like the face masks and the face shields when you're in the public area, and also the social distancing regulation. Kasi before, naman, Boracay it's known for its nightlife, no? So talagang party yan and all. So I guess nandun lang yung face ng stage na medyo controlled. Tips, number one, look for a place na merong program that can assure you yung health and sanitation practices and protocols, because that will keep you safe. Second, look for mga uh, offers that will give you that flexibility. Like currently we have what we call our promo we call break free. So it's a book now, stay later na program. It's You can book anytime until the 31st of October because it ends on October 31, but stay dates hanggang December 2022.
Wow. So paano 'yon? But you have to pre-book everything, no? I guess.
Yes, you would have to pre-book. And again, considering that the current situation now with all the regulations, part of the requirement that one would have to submit to the local government unit is the booking order or the booking voucher.
Oo. Wow, ang linis ng Boracay, no?
Umulan lang eh.
Ulan lang, yes. Pero it's so nice. So, kamusta? Ano nangyari? You're allowed to swim on the beach, I guess, no? Or
Yes,
are there
yes.
protocols ba? Are there curfew? What happened during this time?
Uh, the beach is open for swimmers. Okay naman siya. Currently, ang curfew is at 11 o'clock p.m. So pretty much at the time medyo sarado na yung mga restaurants, yung mga establishments na one can go to. Um, Yun lang naman, Anton.
And then, I guess there are no more events ba happening during this time. So everything is like
Yeah.
chill lang in your room or in your private place. What's happening now?
Yeah, that's right. Events, wala pa for the time being. Um, but people can freely roam around naman sa beachfront as long as they follow the regulations, no? Kasi may mga enforcers talaga na who goes around and would normally pag nakita nila, they would remind you please wear your masks, ganyan or please keep a safe distance from one another. Yeah.
Okay. Now, question. A lot of people are asking also, kaya ba mag-work from Boracay? How's the internet situation on the island?
Yeah, kayang-kaya. Actually, Boracay Island is a nice Wi-Fi connection. No, signal is strong. Yung mga providers are reliable naman. So actually, I think people who would want to go here and still would need to work, pwede. And even the
Yeah.
students.
Yes, and I think we're streaming live on the island, and this is the beach. Ang ganda ng connection. So I think people can really stay. Are there long-term options ba on the island? Like if you're from the outside, can you stay longer, or are there restrictions if you're not from, the area?
Wala naman, Anton. There's no current restrictions in terms of yung stay. Now, as long as you're able to comply with the regulations regarding dun sa access, you can stay for as long as you want. To say how many days or probably a week or two or more than that. As long as nasa island ka na and okay naman.
Okay. A lot of people are asking also, what happened to the hotel prices on the island? Kasi, of course, there's that additional swab cost, di ba, per person. So,
Yes.
medyo mataas na rin yun. What happened ba with the hotel costs? Was there a lot of discount? What's the average discount? Or what's happening with Discovery also?
Yeah, I believe all of the resorts have brought their rates down. No, I would say mga around 30 to 70% depending on the resort. In our case, sa Discovery Shores, we have current promos na as low as 12,400 net per night, whereas before ang mga rates is nasa 16.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we brought down our rates for around 30%, 35%, I'd say.
Wow. And are there different rates if you book weekends or weekdays, or the same lang?
Same lang naman, same lang, yeah.
And di ba, of course, Boracay is opening na parang, ano ba, habagat season na ba on the island? Or
Yes, sorry, Anton. It's actually, we're still in Habagat. Sana mawala na to by November. Pero nag-start
onshore pa rin yung winds, no? I guess. Tama ba?
Yes, that's right. If it's Habagat, it's really coming dito sa side ng White Beach.
Ng White Beach. And what can people expect? So do most people just stay on the hotel itself, or are there establishment open, yung mga night establishments, the restaurants, maybe
Yeah.
how many percent are open, do you think?
I couldn't say on the percentage, but I can say that there's a good number of commercial business establishments that's open right now. When you go to the mall, marami nang bukas eh. And also dyan sa Station 2 and 3, marami na rin mga bukas na restaurants, marami rin na bukas na mga resorts and hotels that their outlets can cater to also mga walk-ins.
Wow. And I think a lot of tourists, of course, have fever na. They want to connect to nature. And I guess a lot of people are, planning to go to Boracay, but still, are hesitant to go. What can you, maybe, what's your message to them, at least, for those people planning to consider going to the island this per season?
Well, I can say that the island is a safe destination. No, the local government putting those regulations in place will help ensure that the island will stay safe. No? So, yeah, yung mga na COVID fever na, give it a try.
So, Erwin, question lang. How many COVID cases ba usually, marami ba in Boracay? Or I heard na parang it was managed very well, no? There's not a lot of spread of the virus.
Yes, it was actually managed very well. From what I know, wala ngang recorded sa island eh.
Ah, talaga? Wow.
Walang recorded sa island since the whole thing happened.
And I think they're more careful about people coming in, no? People
Yes.
coming.
Yes, that's
Meron
why
ba-
siguro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Anton. That's why siguro talaga si LGU, the local government unit, really planned this well to have all these procedures para to keep it safe for everybody.
Okay. Can we talk about Discovery Shores Boracay? And what's happening in the hotel itself? How are you making sure that everybody will have social distancing in the resort?
Number one, we have our infographics all around the properties, and everybody, all of the team members are committed to keeping that practices in place. So yeah, from time to time, kahit kami, we would always remind one another to always keep your distance, to wear your face shield, ganyan. And yeah, it's really about the commitment. Sabi nga namin, it might be a little challenging because syempre you're in Boracay, nasa beach ka, and then usually families would go. But yeah, again, it's just a matter of just being aware and constantly reminding people to practice all these safety protocols.
Oh, yes. And so if you're booking in Discovery Shores Boracay, you'll be fetched directly from the airport, or would you be facilitating all the logistics ba from the time that you arrive on the airplane?
Yeah, upon arrival sa airport, our concierge team will meet you dun sa exit ng arrival, and then we bring you in. Kasi right now, Anton, part of the measures that was placed is that yung one entry, one exit policy is strictly being followed. Before kasi we use yung a different welcome center. But right now, regulation has it that lahat ng resorts would have to use yung Cagban Jetty Port. So, dun sa Cagban Jetty Port, that's where, again, yung QR code tagging is done. So, they'll do it dun sa airport, and then they'll do it dun sa Cagban Jetty Port, and from there, our private speedboat will bring you to the island. Tapos yan, it's all private private fleet.
Mm-mm. Ang galing nung sa the mall, no? So may mga temperature checks, I guess, no? Parang yung kanina.
Oh, actually that's something that I guess we can say the community of Boracay did well. Kasi talagang everybody follow the regulations, and I would say talaga na andun din yung push ng lahat to make sure that the protocols are being followed. No? So yung mga restaurants would have their temperature check. Meron
Mm-mm.
silang mga slowly, no? Kasi si Aklan is mandating the use of their contact tracing format ng system or app.
Mm-mm.
So
May app sila.
may app sila, oo. So, yun. The same is being practiced here sa resort. Before somebody is allowed access, kinukunan natin siya ng temperature. Once cleared, they may access the resort should they want to dine. And then, the Aklan QR code system also is used.
Mm-mm. Are there activities on the island or all the activities are paused ba?
Yung aqua sports activities, Anton, is open. No? They're operational now.
It's operational. Okay.
Yeah, so they can still do yung mga parasailing, mga all these things. May mga protocols lang din.
Oo. And the mall is obviously open, as we can see. Some of the shops are also open. Huh? Okay. So we have the island souvenir shops. And the ATM, no problem with ATM. Most people are asking also.
Yeah, no problem with the ATMs. The banks, they're operational also. They've been operating ever since, even when the island was closed. We've never had any issues in terms of ATM and banking operations.
But how's the adoption of cashless transaction so far on the island? Ano ba, everybody accepts GCash na and PayMaya or whatever?
Yeah, most of the establishments, they really employed yung contactless or contact light na procedures in terms of transactions. Same with what we did sa hotel. So as much as possible talaga, we're really encouraging na walang cash transactions. It's all contactless.
Wow, nice. And nakakamiss yung Boracay, no? So we're showing the mall now. Si Pia hindi na siya naka-log in, but maybe anong tawag dito? Maybe siguro are you guys open until the December season? What's the latest ba? New Year celebration? Can you book your stay if the booking is open right now?
Yes, we're open starting on the 17th. Dire-diretso na yan, Anton. As long as the island is open for tourists, we'll continue operating.
Okay. How's the public transport? So, they're operating or lahat naglalakad?
Meron din. They're actually operating, and it's actually nice because I did try it once, no? Na sumakay ako. And then yung mga drivers na mismo, yung magsasabi sa'yo na, sir, please wear yung face shield natin, ganun. And if one is not wearing any yung required the protective equipment, hindi talaga sinasakay ng mga trike.
Okay. And you need to have mask and face shield ba?
Face shield, yes.
Both, no? You have to have both.
Yes, you have to have both when you're within the public areas.
Okay. Now, how's the facility? May hospital ba sa Boracay? What's the current situation? Or you have to go to Katiklan in case there are emergencies?
Meron naman. There's one private hospital operating now and another public hospital sa island. No? In any case of emergencies, si local government has their procedures also na dito i-verify the test and then there's also a facility at the mainland. It's in Tumbucon Hospital. That's the official COVID facility of Aklan.
Okay. And then the isolation facilities are there also? Or wala? Or
Yes,
it's a separate?
also.
Okay.
Zero. Okay.
Oo. And how's the situation of the people on the island so far? Kamusta
Well,
naman?
okay naman. I, I guess everybody's really excited because everybody has been wanting to open. No,
Mhm.
it's been a while. Nasarado. The island has been very quiet. So with this opening, everyone's really ecstatic about it. And again, at the start it may not be that much, but the main point is that we've started. We've already kicked it off. So there's hope now.
Mm-mm. So you can do you accept, I guess the only way you can go is via airplane, no? Or is the island accepting mga cruise or via boat access, or wala pa ngayon?
Wala pa sa ngayon, Anton. It's really through Katiklan Airport, no, via the flights ng mga PAL. Right now, it's PAL, Cebu Pac, and AirAsia who's operating.
Mhm. How's the entertainment? Wala ring entertainment ba? Or are there like one of the things I miss in Boracay yung mga live beach session. So wala rin 'yon or meron ba 'yon? Or very limited?
Very limited. Right now, it's really more of mga canned music. Wala pa masyado talaga yung mga parang live band performing.
Mhm.
So when you go have say a few sips for sunset, it's really mga music lang na mga naka-pipe.
Wow, naka-pipe in. How's the Parao naman? Sorry, ang dami kong tanong kasi
No, it's okay, it's fine.
how's the Parao? So are the Paraos operating or no or not?
Yeah. As of the moment, wala pa. Hindi ko pa sila nakikitang nag-ooperate. But I guess once the island gets busy and things are in better, mas maganda na yung gauge ng they'll be back for sure.
Oo. And okay, let's try Pia, no? Because we want to see so Pia, let's see, no? Pia, kung okay na ba yung feed ni Pia. So, can you introduce Pia and Mogs Suguro Erwin to our
Yeah,
audience?
thank you. Pia is our guest relations officer. No? So she pretty much handles the check-in, the in-stay, and the check-out process of our guests. While Mogs naman is our IT head.
Oh, so itong suit ni Pia, that's actually the that's 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 the overall parang look na when you open Discovery Shores, correct?
Yes, that's right. We'll be wearing face masks and at the same time face shields. Those who will have contact with mga sa F&B, they're required to use hand gloves.
Wow, can't wait to visit. According to Blessy, ang ganda, no? Ang ganda ng
Very,
bra. Actually, just looking at it, wow, so mesmerizing. Dapat nga i-record na lang to sa, uh, di ba? Ang ganda, parang relaxing just even looking at the island. Kakaulan lang, no? That's why the sun is a bit damp, correct?
That's right. Oo. Ang lakas kanina ng ulan. Right before we go on live, talagang buhos.
Oo. But I'm surprised with the internet, no? Parang it's working out, no? The stream, oh. This is streaming live in Boracay. Wait, before we close, I want to nasa Discovery na pa si Mogs? Wala pa, no?
Wala pa. I think
Galing siyang D-Mall, di ba?
That's right.
Wait Wow, ang ganda. Ikaw naman, anong any insider tips on Boracay? I know you've been on the island for a while. What are the things that what's the sentiment? Ano ba ang sentiment ng mga tao so far right now?
Yeah, ang sentiments ng mga tao, Anton, we're ready to accept you. We have the protocols in place, so people shouldn't be afraid in coming over and visiting the island. And everybody's just excited to welcome the tourists.
Oo. Do you accept international tourists or wala? All local tourists at this point?
Sa ngayon, Anton, wala pang international. But yung mga foreign guests who's based in Manila, as long as you're based in Manila, you're there now, you can fly in.
Pero international travel, wala talaga. From, let's say, from the nearby countries, you can go to Boracay directly.
Yes, wala pa as of this time. But the local government unit is actually looking at it. Baka pwedeng mag-create ng mga bubble so that may specific, like for example, maybe Taiwan being
yes, Taiwan for example.
Yan, so baka mga gagawa sila ng mga chartered flights for particular, they're actually studying it right now.
Okay, that's good. So I'm going over lang mga frequently asked questions. No? So there's no quarantine when you land on the island, correct?
Yes, none.
And even going out, going to Manila, what's the procedure going back to Manila?
Sa end ng Aklan, sa end ng Boracay, wala naman. Will really depend, Anton, on their destination, kung ano yung protocols ng LGU dun sa lugar nila, sa place nila.
Okay. And wow. So hindi pwedeng magpa-swab test on the island itself o merong swab test facility?
Hindi pwede, right, Anton. Yung swab testing kasi, kailangan i-submit mo muna sa LGU eh. That's why when one gets a swab test done, which is 48 hours before their arrival date, dapat within 24 hours or 36 hours makuha na nila yung result so that they can process the requirement of submitting the test results, a copy of the test results sa local government. Sorry, Anton, I can't hear you, Anton.
Sorry, I was on mute. So, if I were to bring my family to the hotel, no, I really want to make sure that it's COVID-free. Are the employees staying on the island? So they're really staying on the island for a long time. And do you do regular swab testing then, or what's the protocol for the employees of the establishments in Boracay?
Yeah, most of the team members, they've been here already for quite a while. We also employed yung testing of the team members also to verify, not just to double check or to make sure. And then, yeah, part of the program also is to have regular testing for our team. That's to make sure that we are all safe, both team members and at the same time guests. I think you're on mute.
I know you have a nice place in Boracay, no? I think all of you are staying in one location. How's the morale of the team so far?
Yeah, we're actually housed in one facility, and everybody's happy knowing that we're opening again. Excited na lahat na, to see people coming in, especially our regular guests who would usually or visit us during this time, no? Kasi talagang, like for example, sa Halloween period, meron yung group of families that would really be here every single year pagka Halloween na season.
Oo, yes. And at least ngayon mas intimate, it's mas private, and you have the island all to yourself, no?
Yeah.
Wala namang regulation on the beach pala when you go to the beach, or do you just follow the social distancing, or paano nga yun? Are the mask, you have to wear mask on the beach, but when you go on the on the waters, tatanggalin mo pa? How does it work?
Yes, as long as pag nagsiswim ka, it's okay not to wear mask. They allow that. But once you're on land, you would have to wear one.
Meron bang meron bang mask na waterproof?
Waterproof.
Wala pa, no? Wala pa. And ganda, oh. Wait, I think let's see. Parang ibang color na nung it's going, oras na ba? Going 4 o'clock, no? Wow. Endless white sand talaga. And oo. So for Discovery Shores Boracay, are all the hotel room categories are open, or are you limiting it lang to certain room categories?
No, all our room categories are open. So the junior suites, the one bedroom premier, two bedroom suite, two bedroom premier, and our signature suites block also is open.
Okay. And wait, tingnan natin si Pia. Okay. So this is the pool. What's the policy on the pool, by the way? So kasi a lot of people are asking that also.
Yeah. We're also trying to control yung number of people sa pool. That's again also a requirement from the local government para to somehow
Ano
help.
ba yun? You book a time slot? I know some of the condos kasi in BGC, they book time slots tapos nakahiwalay. What's the policy for pool use?
Right now, there's really no policy of nakabook yung pool or, that sense of parang i-block mo for a number of people. We just manage it. We're going to manage it lang on-site mismo. As long as it's not going to be crowded. Basta ma-maintain lang namin yung proper distance from one another.
Okay. In terms of the food in Discovery Shores, we missed a lot of the food there. How's the menu situation? There are logistics issues or supplies of some ingredients, or you have full menu when you open on the 17th?
When we open on the 17th, Anton, shortlisted menu muna kami. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's too limited. Madami pa rin naman, hindi lang talaga yung full menu. As we go along and as we stock up, we'll be able to offer ng full menu natin.
Oo. Wait, Pia, can you hear us, Pia? Maybe you're showing, ano ba yung sinushow ni Pia? How you guys clean the hotel rooms?
Baka Pia's one of the rooms kasi we're preparing na the mga rooms so baka
you want to see it pa naman. Sandali Okay, wait, we'll wait for Pia to join in. And yan, malapit na ba si Mog sa sa Discovery? Saan ba siya?
Medyo malayo pa kasi I see yung that's Willy's Rock on the left.
Yung Willy's Rock. Okay. Ganda. Sorry just savoring the view of Boracay and envisioning myself and our family in Boracay. I think would you say nga ayun nga parang it's the beach is back to its parang pristine glory. Ganun ba yun?
Yes, it's actually very, very clean. Just try to imagine, Anton, it's habagat now. So yung winds coming from this side. So malakas
Oo.
talaga yung alon, and yet usually you'd expect maraming mga debris because of
Oo
the
nga.
strong winds. Pero as you can see, it's very clean right now.
Oo, ang ganda. Ang ganda-ganda. Wait gusto ko kasi makita si Pia before we close this session. Because I'm interested. I think nahihirapan lang yung signal niya. But we'll wait for her. Ang ganda nga, no? I think the island was able to really breathe. I think not only the island but the surrounding waters. And in the travel community, one of the biggest question is sustainability nga. Now that we had a reset with the pandemic, are there policies that the island is taking to make sure that we'll able to sustain and protect the environment, no? Moving out of the lockdown or moving out of this, situation. Ano ba
Yes,
yung mga discussions ngayon?
yeah, the local government also, meron din silang mga nilagay na mga protocols in terms of handling ng mga waste, no? In-anticipate na natin yan, na-anticipate na nila yan na yung amount of waste that the new protocols would generate. So they met up with all the stakeholders, and a process has been put in place na even yung pagko-collect and how the process will happen, sino yung magko-collect, ano yung kailangan. So but talaga naka-segregate that yung handling has been really been secured.
Wow, ganda, no? Wait, we'll say hi to Maribel Pareño, Gogo Erwin, and then of course our Dondi. Dondi, hey, hi, hello. Our our travel agency friends are tuning in. Thank you so much. And I think there's really a lot of people who wants to get out, no? Pero people want to be safe, no? To be assured that we're safe. I think when we were talking to some people, their number one consideration when they travel is, or their motivation is to really connect with nature. That's one. And then connect with your family and friends that you haven't met for a long time, or rekindle, strengthen those bonds. And I think they're looking for places that have high safety protocols in place. I guess for Boracay, it's not only the island itself. It's nice to know that Boracay itself is making the island COVID free, no? Even if they open it for tourists, but also Discovery Shores Boracay. So thank you so much, Erwin. I think medyo tumatagal na. I can't get over this view of Boracay Island. Nakakamiss talaga. Siguro some final messages, Erwin, on can you talk to people considering visiting the island this bird season, or even kahit hindi this bird season? I think not a lot of people are still ready. Siguro going into the summer season also. What can you tell them, and how can you assure them that it's really safe to fly to Boracay and to Discovery Shores?
Yeah. Again, I invite everybody to visit Boracay Island. No? The local government unit has done a good job, actually a great job in putting all these protocols to help keep the island COVID free. If you want to book, give us a call. No, just like what Anton said, maybe not during the bird season. We have our ongoing promo called Break Free. So it will run until the end of this month. You can book it now, and stay dates naman is until December of the 2022. It's a package that offers a 6,000 pesos credit sa sa outlets or the spa na you can use. It's a 2-day, 2 night, 3 days, 2 night stay na package. In terms of the safety and sanitation naman here in the resort, I can assure everybody that we are practicing excessively, if I can say that, because we want to make sure that everybody's safe, because that is our commitment to our team members and at the same time to our guests. So there's nothing to be worried of or to be worried about. Uh, we will do our best. We will make sure that the property or the resort uh, will be safe for each and everyone.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I think we have a comment from Dondi, no? Dondi said, surely we will rebound. I think of course, the travel industry will rebound. Please keep guiding us and the stakeholders. Stay safe, everyone. And I'm, of course, so excited for the opening of Boracay. And we can see your people are really ready. And I think yun naman ang maganda sa Discovery Shores Boracay. Mababait yung tao. And of course, the hotel manager. Thank you for doing this with us. I know a lot of people have questions or considerations in their mind. Wait, we have comment pa. Okay, Belle de Ocampo said, I love Discovery Shores. Just celebrated my birthday there and had the best time with the most hospitable staff. Thank you, DSB. All right. So,
Hi, Belle.
yeah. Do you see a lot of travel celebrations now? Is that one of the motivation aside from connecting with nature?
Yeah, I think no that market, those mga the destination weddings, for example, I think nandun pa din yun because it's more of a preference, no? Meron talagang tao na who would want to go out of Manila, have their wedding in Boracay, no? So or celebrate their birthday, uh, anniversaries or whatnot. So yeah, and we're also ready for that. Yun
So,
lang, siguro.
Erwin, for weddings, what's the policy pa rin? 10 guests? Or paano bang, what's the current policy during this pandemic?
The current policy right now, Anton, is that for yung mga social gatherings, nothing more than 50 people.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have naman na mga programs in place, no, para dun sa mga who would want to do destination wedding pa rin. Say,
Wow.
kunyari, 30 lang sila, 50 lang. Yeah,
Oo. Wow, this is your beachfront.
yeah, that's the beachfront now of shores.
Wow. Ano ba, lagi nyo ba nililinis yan o ganyan na yan talaga?
Combination.
Ang ganda. It's so beautiful. So, Boracay Island is in MGCQ or there's no quarantine? Nahihilo na ako sa mga quarantine eh. What's the...
GCQ kami right now. GCQ na status.
Okay. So, similar to Manila or modified GCQ ang Boracay?
Similar to Manila, yung GCQ lang na status.
Na status. Okay. Wow. Ang ganda. Can't wait. So, I guess you can, if you stay in Boracay, you can linger on the beach, no? There's no policy naman that you have to, you can stay as long as you want on the beachfront, correct?
Yes, that's right. You want to sunbathe and all. Open naman, wala naman talagang restrictions. It's really more of the wearing lang ng PPE.
Maybe since we have a feed na on Discovery, maybe can you share us more of what you guys are doing here?
We're setting up lang our operations. We're getting the outlet ready. We're getting the rooms ready. because we expect a number of check-ins or arrivals for the 17th.
Okay.
So this is
Ah,
where the main entrance now. Kasi if you remember, Anton, before, di ba, that whole way, ano, yung beachfront, you can access it. So you had to control and put a main entrance and exit point na now. So this is where we take your temperature and also the logging in of yung sa QR code.
okay. And then,
And then this is where Sans is towards the left. But Mox is now showing yung sa pool area.
sa pool area. Wow.
So meron tayong mga disinfecting masks all over the property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pero I guess naman outdoor, everything is outdoor, no? So there's free flowing air, which is a lot better. I can see that it's the table setup are not too crowded also.
Yes. It's an open air na outlet na restaurant. So yung flow ng ano is it's openly flowing, no, yung air. So unlike
Paano pala yung buffet? May mga buffet pa ba o wala na?
as of this time, Anton, it's all a la carte because yung buffet is not being allowed yet. But later on, I believe they will start slowly bringing that back. Probably managed buffet, if you can call it that.
Okay.
So, sir, buffet pa rin siya, meron lang nagsuserve.
Wow. Ganda. So, essentially, no, you said you have 50 rooms available, the capacity of the entire resort. Tama ba?
Yes, as of now, because all in all, we have 99 rooms in our inventory. So half of it will be open for operations.
Okay. All right. And thank you so much. So, pwede pa lang, no, if you all decide, your family and friends decide to go in one on one weekend, you can do it, no, and have the resort all to yourself.
Pasyal na dito, Anton.
Oo, yes. Yung ano lang, yung I think most families siguro the main hesitation are the kids, eh. Diba? So I think and you said it's allowed naman on on the island. Then wait, Belle has a suggest kasi she just celebrated the birthday. So can definitely vouch for the safety measures. The staff wore face masks and shields 24/7 and observed strict social distancing while accommodating to our needs. All right. So that's very good kasi I know some establishments minsan pag sa simula lang, no, and then after a while hindi na hindi na nagwo-wear ng mask. Okay. Thank you, Belle. And wait, can we have a photo with that comment? Ang ganda ng comment na yan. Okay. Can you look at the screen lang? 1, 2. All right. Thank you so much. Wait. All right. Thank you so much, Erwin. I know medyo matagal because I wanted to see the island rin. And we're planning our trip hopefully soon. We can make sure that everything will be all right. And tama ka, consideration talaga safety of the place to stay when people are traveling. So thank you so much. Thank you also. Thank you, Blessy. Thank you to the Discovery team. Thank you to all the people. So before we go, yan, view ng one more photo, Erwin. Sandali. 1, 2, 3. Ganda. Hope to see you soon in Boracay one of these days. And if they have questions, they can directly call you guys, no? Discovery.
They can directly call us, and we'll be more than glad to assist.
All right. Thank you, Erwin. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Anton.
Thank you to
Maraming
our team
salamat.
for touring us around Boracay. Galing ni Mogs. The internet is working well. Inisip ko nga kung pwede work from Boracay, di ba? Hindi lang work from.
Pwede. Pwede.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Anton.
Right. Thank you. And we're here talking to and thank you for talking to Galing. Thank you.
Thank you, Anton.
Oh, galing ah. I'm happy with how you guys are preparing and how Boracay. And we wanted to support the island for people who are ready to travel. Not a lot of people are ready to travel. So, but there are people who are ready to travel. We'll try to support them and make sure they're informed going to the island of Boracay. Thank you. And of course,
Maraming salamat, Anton. Thank you very much.
thank you to your team and say hi to your family there and to everybody. I miss you guys. Hopefully soon we'll see each other.
Yeah. Let me know. Pasyal kayo dito. Regards kay Rachel sa mga kids.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.